Hello everyone. Have you ever thought of building websites without using any coding languages? So there's a way that you can build a website without using coding languages. So this the way that you can use to build a website without coding language is called as Elementor. So Elementor is basically a drag and drop page builder in a tool known as WordPress. So through this you can build a website without using any coding languages. So now let me show you how you can use Elementor to build a website. So here, as you can see the dashboard of the Elementor, the first thing that you need to do is you just need to click on plus icon and you can see the two options, Flexbox and Grid. So most of us use the Flexbox. Under Flexbox, you can see the many type of boxes available. So what are these boxes? These boxes are called as containers in which you can add your text, image, video, anything that you want. But the basic thing is that you need to add a container if you want to add up a heading, text, or any descriptions you want. If you want to add a single container, you can add a single container, or if you want to add a double container, you can also add a double container. And if you want to add one more container inside this, so inside the same container, so you have to just reduce, click on the container, and you can just reduce the width of the container. So now you can also add, click on the container and click on duplicate. So now you can see that we have added up to three containers, but and it should be of the same size. And if you want one of the containers to be big and two of the containers to be small, then you can also do that. So if you wanna add more than two, three or four, you can also add the number of containers. And if you want to add the grid, then you can just choose the grid option and you can use the grid of the available among this. And if you want to know, if you want to add the color for your container, so what you need to do is just click on the dots, the six dots, and click on style. And now you can see that there are many options available, but this option is for video. And if you want add the color, then the two options, classic and gradient. Gradient means you can add up to two colors mixed up in a same container. So if I choose this color and choose any of the color, see, these are the gradient colors that you can use to make it more attractive. And if you want to only use the single color, you can also use a single color. So the next step is if you want to add a headline. So you have to just click on basic and there is a icon known as widget known as headline. Headline. Just click and drag it inside the container and, and never change the text from here. Yeah, yeah. Whenever you want to change the text, So then you can change the text from here. This and then you can add the text according to your choice. So just going to add the syntax as welcome. And if you want to add a description for your headline, you can just click on, you can see another widget under the headline. You just need to click and drag under it. Just make sure that it is un under the headline and within the same container. I'm just going to drag and drop. And even for this, if you want to change the text, then you can change the text from here. And if you want to, and if you want to create a link inside your text editor for a specific word, then you can just select the whole word and just click on insert our link, and you can just add up the link of your choice, like the blue one, and you can just give up the color as green. So you can see here that I added up the link of a Google. So the next thing that you're going to learn is that how you can add up i- images for your website. Now suppose that I have taken up to two containers, and for one container I'm just going to add up my heading and add up a text editor. And for another container, just click on that container and click on add element and just click, and as you can see the widget known as image, just drag and drop the image. Now the just click on choose image and choose any of the image you want. See, and if you want to increase and decrease the size of image of it, you can also just click on style and you can increase and decrease the size. And if you give, and if you want to give a border for image, then just scroll down and you can see a border type. Just click the drop down on the of the border type, and there are many more options that you can see for adding up the border. Now solid, double, outer, dash, and groove. If you want to add solid, so you will get one more option known as the width of the border. At how much width you want to add for the border of an image. So let's say I want to add 15 as my border, and you can also change the color of your border of the image. So just click on border and you can now change the border. See, as you can see that the color of the border has been changed. Now, if you want to add up any YouTube video or a location for your business or store, you can just click on Flexbox and click on containers. Now suppose that I'm choosing We will continue. So, I'm just going to click on one of the container, and now just going to click on add element. Then you can see the widgets of widget. So among these widgets, I can just drag and drop the video widget. And if you want to give a link for this video of your choice, then you can just provide the link. Suppose now if I want to give the link for my video, so I can also give the link of see. This is how you can give the link for your own video. Now, if you want to add up the location for your business, so or any store that you are having, you can just click on add elements once more, and you can see the widget known as Google Maps. Just drag and drop it inside the window. So now, so here now you can choose add up the location of your business. If you want to, if you want to add up icon, so you can just click on add elements once again, and you can see a widget known as icon. So you can just drag and drop the icon. And now just click on icon library and choose any of the icon that you want. Now suppose that I want icon for tag. So I can just click on tag and insert the icon. If you if you want to mm, give the link for that icon, you can also give the link for that icon. And even for this, you can increase the size of icon and much more. If you want to give the text for the image, so what you can do is just if you want to give the caption for the image, you can just click on the image that you have chosen and insert it and just click on caption and click on custom caption. So you can write of logics. You can see here that the caption has been added for the image. Now, if you want, now let's suppose that I'm going to take a single container and now I want to add up. Now I want to add the cover photo for the whole container, not only the image, for the whole container. So what I'm going to do is just click on the container, then go to style, click on classic. So you can see there's one more option that you can add the image from here. It's for the cover photo for the container. So you can just choose the image from here. Suppose I choose one of these images, one of these images, and what I have to do is make the position as center and space size as cover and increase the height of the container. So how you can increase the height of the container is just click on the layout and increase the size of the container of how much you want. So uh, this is how you can add up. So this is how you can add up the cover images for your container, and you can also add up the text if you want to add up the text. As you can see that I have done that. If we can also add up a text and also text editor if you want, or if you want another images uh, within this, you can also add up the image. So the next part that I'm going to teach you is if you want to add up the price list, you can then I will just click on price and now I can use the or search for widget price. You you can see many many widgets right here. So if I choose this widget, so you can add up the price of your choice and items. So this is how you can add. Mm, if you want to add a template for your website, so you can just click on widgets and click on templates for if you want to a block, you can just insert a block like suppose I want to insert this block. Yes. So as you can see that I have not signed up with the Elementor, but if you want to add up the blocks, then you can add up the blocks for your website. And if you want to add the templates, which are free of cost for your website, you can. There is a plugin known as Elementor script. You can choose any of the template of your choice. So if I want to insert this template, then it's going additional features for inside your website. In your website, uh, there is a tool known as plugin. So it just it is it is a it's just the software that adds that's that adds new features to your website. So you can just click on the Elementor logo and go back to WordPress dashboard. And again click on the WordPress dashboard, and here you can see that there are many options, but there is a option as plugin. You can just add a new plugin of your choice, and from there you can add up the plugin and install and activate, and make alternative changes so that it just affects on your website. In your website, I have added up many of the plugins for my website. So I'm just going to show you. The element of then hidden footer, and uh, these are the plugins that I added up for my website. So this is how you can use Elementor Pro, Elementor for your to build your website and design it without any coding language. So yeah, thank you.